Hey Chethan, how are you?
Yeah, hi Rajesh, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good too, thank you. So can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Chethan. So I have around 6 years of experience in software testing.
Mhm.
So I'm into, of course, I started with the manual testing. Later, I internally moved inside the company only to automation. So when it comes to skill set, Selenium, Java, Rest Assured, along with a little bit Python,
Yeah.
and also there's codeless automation tool for Catalan Studio and SQL, Linux. So these are my skill sets. So previously I worked in a Tata Telecom domain. It's a product-based company. Previous
Mhm.
to that also it is a product-based company in the healthcare domain.
Okay.
So it's short about me.
Great, great, wonderful. Thank you so much for introducing yourself, and let me congratulate you first of all for getting selected in an MNC company. So how much hike did you get?
Actually, I got a 220% hike
Wonderful,
in
wonderful.
a product-based company I got.
Okay,
So totally I got three offers back in the days. Means actually I joined almost 3 weeks ago. I joined to this company.
great, great, wonderful.
It's going good as of now. Trainings are corporate trainings are completed, induction trainings are completed now. Product trainings are is ongoing, hands-on going on. So yes, it's very good journey. It was when it comes to 2 months to last 2 3 months preparing for interview, attending. It was a very good. A lot of ups and tides and all those things journey has happened.
Okay, great. So you got 220% of hike and you are working in a product-based company.
Yes.
Prior to this company, you were working in a service-based company or a product-based company?
No, till now, previous also my product-based company. Previous to that company also product-based company.
Okay. So overall, you have 6 years of experience and you have been
Yes.
working in the product-based company.
Yes.
Great, great. So how many interview rounds were there?
So it depends. Here, till now, actually, I have attended 22 companies past to 2 months only. 22 different companies. All of them are MNC companies only. So in that, yeah, in some 3 4 companies, it was 5 rounds was there. So and in some it was just 2 rounds, some 3 rounds. So
Okay.
it was depends.
Correct. So when you say 5 rounds, so how do they break the number of questions or the skill sets? Like, is it like for programming you have one round, or is it like automation framework questions you have another rounds, managerial? So what are the rounds that you are having?
So when it comes to first round is coding round. So first round they'll send some link. So based on that, it will navigate us to the hacker earth actually.
Okay.
So practice. It's good to practice in those times, especially hacker earth. In such a way, it will be there. It will be some problem questions will be there. You need to write a generic method in such a way that it will only will pass the test case actually. It will only will pass the parameters inside that, and based on that parameters, that particular pass or test to that test cases will happen. So that's how hacker earth will process. Hacker rank is different and hacker earth, these two little bit work differently.
Right.
So that
Right.
is the about first round. First round is about coding only. After it is passing only, it will go to next round. So sometimes it will be technical rounds. 1 round or 2 rounds will be technical, and after that, my manager round will be there. In managers little bit also they will ask technical, and after that, in some cases it was the director round was there. In some case, it was a client round was there. So among this, it has little bit very diversify is there. But what I felt is uh, product-based companies which I have given interviews and all, it was tough was there. Questions was little bit deep, the
Yes.
more tough. And when service-based also, it was medium. It was
Correct.
okay. It was very good.
Yeah.
But I felt product-based was very tough. They ask, very go a little bit deep also. Of course,
Correct.
as I go, as it was only automation, more purely I went based on automation also.
Uh-huh.
Apart from that, resumes also is I created almost 3 resumes I created
Okay.
because I worked in healthcare domain also. I worked in telecom also. So specific to healthcare domain, that is one resume. Specific to telecom domain, one resume, and general one resume. So 3 resumes, and it's a single column only, and one more for a double column. That beautiful will from no resume. That is for direct any some if I got any contact of HR and all. Directly, I need to send to them. So that is visual, good looking. So almost four resumes I kept prepared. So
Okay. Okay.
that's how it started.
Wonderful, wonderful. So can you explain more about the preparation? Like, how did you started your preparation? Because you're telling absolutely right. Product-based companies would be going into the more depth level. The complexity of the questions would be more, and it would not be so direct-based questions. It would be some scenario-based questions, coding questions are there.
Yes.
So, what was your preparation? How did you prepare? What was your strategy?
So my strategy was that opportunities will not will wait for us. So, but whenever it comes, we need to just make sure that we need to get that one. So previous also I missed very good opportunities. They had got reference actually, but
Okay.
those I was not able to attend only because I'm pretty sure that I won't crack. I was not prepared only. So that's why I thought it's always good to be prepared. So as I told, means almost 6 years before only I was into the automation. It was very long time only I was doing. So
Right.
every day 30 minutes I was giving the time. And after that, when I decided to switch company, I applied 1 week vacation, 12 hours per day. So totally seven means eight, nine, 7, 8, 9. So totally 9 days will happen there.
Right.
So 12 hours per day. Of course, mock interviews in YouTube, so many mock interviews are there. Your channel also is there. So
Right.
many mock interviews. It was very helpful. Thank you so much for that also.
Happy to help. Yeah.
Yeah, so those things, I mean, I know automation, but when they ask question how to respond to that, I was struggling to answer that. Means you should be in such a creative or constructive way. You should give answer. They should be impressed with it.
Correct.
So it was I was struggling with that, and so it took some practice, self-recording, and how did I responded to each questions. Is it did I confidently I answered a lot of hums and hums? I think like this so these kind of responses I have practiced well. So if some questions comes, how to answer confidently, so with proper definition, and with that proper definition with give examples,
Yes.
all these things was there. So that was first preparation was there. Preparation, when I am completely okay with the preparation, I'm okay, then only I went for the job market. After that, actually, as profile, as I maintain very good LinkedIn profile also, due to which I used to get a lot of recruiter email only directly. So
Okay.
without that only, I was getting a lot of opportunities from MNC companies only. HR recruiters, they were sending email. See, Chethan, we have an opening. You want to come and join? We are interested with the profile like that. So, so that's how I sending into giving resumes, and 2, 3 almost before only I cracked it. But when I dropped paper, I didn't have any offer actually.
Oh,
I dropped paper, and after 2 weeks only first offer actually came. But by the time interview was over, HR round also was over.
right,
So
right.
it was very good. Preparation is the first thing. Second thing is resume. Create on beautiful resumes based on domains and all. And
Mhm.
while along with that LinkedIn profile, that's how the first impression starts. Then
Right.
the interview.
So, can you give some tips and tricks? How should one make a LinkedIn profile such that you directly get a call from recruiters or directly get some messages from the hiring managers?
Yeah. So first thing is you should showcase what skills you have. So in LinkedIn, so when I decided, so almost 6 months before, so
Yes.
every one week I need to post one automation related content. So
Oh,
I used to create. So in generally I anyway was doing so something I got to okay, it is a good content. So okay, I used to what is my idea I used to give. So if I give to ChatGPT, what is my idea? So based on that idea, it will cleanly, beautifully, it will frame,
yes.
and just we need to give inputs, what kind of I want, and all those things.
Correct.
Give one some image, some media, some image or some PDF or something, so that it looks good. So every week, maintain one post, and along with start and networking. And the third thing is your brand also. If you are working in a company, put that brand, put that background cleanly, maintain one professional photo. You try to create some memes. So, and if some any activities are there from company side, of course, in corporate many activities will go on, right? So,
Yes.
if you got any participated also, try to post it. So, all this just make sure in LinkedIn you are active, make a good profile.
Correct.
Focus on auto. If your automation Selenium, you should believe me, but there is so much of demand for Selenium, Java, and all. Even
Yes.
after joining, still I'm getting calls. Even though I deleted my Naukri profile, still I'm getting calls.
Okay.
Even I deleted Open to Work, still I'm getting calls.
Okay.
So please make sure LinkedIn profile and resume is very important. And again, resume is only one page for 6 years. Don't make it three for 4 years. Have one professional photo. LinkedIn also. Even in my resume also, I created framework from scratch. I kept in GitHub, and that GitHub link I provided in resume. So
Okay.
all these things, even in LinkedIn profile, also in GitHub, I provided there. So all these things matters a lot.
Right, right, correct. Generally, what the people do is they will work on automation, but they
Yes,
will showcase their work, and that's where they will not get the calls, and then they'll feel demotivated. We are not getting any calls. Maybe the
correct.
job market is down.
Mm.
That's what we are thinking. What do you think? Is the job market down?
It's still on. It is still on only. Still now it is actually March. Even I dropped paper in December actually. So during that time also, even October I got call, even December I got call. Now January, February, even now also I'm getting calls.
Right, right.
So Selenium Java still, even though many other things are there like Python, of course Python also is a little bit trending now.
Uh-huh.
And even though Cypress is there, Playwright is there, that also trending tools are there, but still Selenium Java still it is a manager only.
Right, right. How I mean, any points that you would like to mention on the Naukri profile? How should one make the Naukri profile to get more and more calls from the Naukri as well?
So Naukri profile, whatever, just make sure it is consistent. Make sure it is constructive way it is there. But
Yes.
as in my case, as my means as actually I used to get lot of calls in LinkedIn only. So they
Okay.
actually I crossed an interview before that only. So after that, within a month, my last working day, then only I created a Naukri profile. And I mentioned directly there only. Yeah, LWD, last working day. This is my last working day.
Right.
Of course, they will ask from their side also. They will ask, do you have any email proof or any something proof also? So you should be ready with that also if you correctly properly is there. So apart from that, last when you are in serving notice period, then last working day should be your brand. That's it. In LinkedIn, whenever in is the profile is there, of course, open to work will be there. In that LWD, put to the last working day, pipe symbol, and Selenium Java like that you should put it, and that's it. You just leave it, and whatever the post is there in LinkedIn, whoever get to done something, just give like comment to every of these things, so that in those things you will come in appear, right? So if you give some like, even though those people who don't know you, who don't know, who done nothing to you, who don't know, just give a like comments in that comment section, so that whenever others see, recruiters see, you will come to know, okay, this candidate is looking like these things and all. It will be good. It will come up in the reference and all.
Correct. Correct. Now you're telling you got 220% of hike. So the first company in which you got shortlisted, in which you got the offer,
Hmm.
that company gave you some X number of hike, and then you negotiated with the next company. How was this journey about?
So first company they given a 100% hike, of course.
Okay.
So for it, the interview was very good because interview I told I practiced interview response, and of course online they'll do this. Even though online Java compiler is there, so in technical rounds and all those things are they're very important. So if interviews definitely go well, definitely they will take your profile forward. Of course, they will not play with you. That's for sure because till now I have 122 interviews, right? Different companies, all are MNC. Definitely within 2 3 days they will take for forward.
Right.
And after the interview, in the last only you can ask directly to the in interview only. What do you think? What my suggestions? What is your suggestions to me? You can ask directly to them. If they responded, okay, you are good, all this thing, it's fine. But if they point out something, then it might be a little bit down. Like that, you should feel guess
Right.
like that. Don't wait for HR responses and all. Of
Yes.
course, they have some other candidates they'll be following with and all those things. So don't blame anyone. So
Correct.
if you're a really good candidate, definitely they will take you forward. That's for sure.
Yes.
So of course, after that, first was 100% hike only I got, and after that, lot of other companies also I'm giving HR document submission I have done. So, and after that, once I got 100%, I told other companies that you can drop my profile. I already got a good hike and all I told. So,
Correct.
but they told it's okay, we are ready to give more. What is your expectation? Like that, they will come. But we
Oh,
should be make sure just for 1 or 2 lakh, don't get compromised and leave there.
yes,
Have good gap, at least 5 6 lakhs have good gap. No? That's what my suggestion.
correct.
Whenever MNC company is a 1 or 2 lakh, it's almost nothing only. It's almost it will become normal. Have
Absolutely.
good gap, almost 5 6 lakhs gap you have. Having multiple offers with same package, what's the use? No any use, right? So have good gap and I will negotiate. So only then don't play with again just taking the offer letter and not joining. Then of course it will them also it is bad for you also it is bad because in couple of other things they directly I just applied to that company, that's it. In first round they called, have you applied before? I
Yes,
told I've just applied, I didn't get any cost and all. So their systems also will record when you have applied also, so remember to that also. If
correct.
resume once go to that system, they will ask. So there also will get ahead. If the candidate released offer letter, then didn't join, then again it's a red flag. So make sure just gap between to next and all have good gap, 5 to 6 lakh at least, and tell them directly. Say already I have this. So if you want to go further, then only take forward again. Or I already have this much offer. So have clear and honest communication, and definitely it will take very very long.
Yes.
Even HRs there were expecting good candidates only. One of the MNC company HR they told Chetan, whatever you have, you tell me, and then at the last whatever you got, more than that also we are ready to go. We are wait for you. So like that they told. So
Oh,
like this kind of honest conversation is very important.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. The more conversations are honest, it becomes easy for you also to join the company, and because the transparency is there, so
Mm,
the trust is built up.
correct. Yes.
That's important. Okay. So you were telling about the product-based company. So any list of questions you have or any interview questions you have that you would like to share so that the community should prepare those kind of questions whenever they go for the interviews, or any topics that you feel from the product, and DSA is there. So many companies, product-based companies, are asking DSA related questions. So any kind of questions you would like to share?
So with DSA means instructors means algorithms and all, of course, little bit they ask, but in my case they ask about Java programming only. They'll
Oh,
give they'll give some Java programs are very very important. So and again, when you're practicing Java programs, don't practice it in the local IDEs because it will give suggestions and all.
right.
General, whenever you want to, they will take into the open any Java online compiler. They will tell if you go to Java online compiler, it will not give suggestions. So you will be get stuck there. So
Yes.
practice in the online Java compiler itself more
Okay.
and more. So
Oh,
that is very, very important. Second thing is, of course, when it comes to Java, they'll ask left and right, up and down, everything that they will ask.
okay.
So be very strong in Java program strings as well. And of course, don't worry about the questions. Anyway, I have prepared for PDF. I will share it to you. Here also I will show. So no need to worry about questions and all. I already
Yeah, if you
prepared.
can, you have
Yes,
the
yes.
PDF
Yeah,
handy
yeah.
with you.
Already
And
PDF is there. I will share screen.
yeah, if you can share your screen.
Able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So these are some questions. Of course, OOPS concept in your framework in deep they will ask, and every OOPS concept with example.
Right,
Explain
right.
TDD, BDD, explain weights with example. Just whatever is there, just make sure that whenever they told, you should be able to write a program.
Okay, correct.
Sometimes they'll tell to write just write plainly in no, Notepad plus plus only. Sometimes they'll tell go to the online Java compiler and execute there. So
Correct.
like these things are there. So if you want, if you've taken screenshot,
So later on, you can share this PDF if possible in an email.
yeah, sure, sure. I'll send.
Yeah.
So these are very things are there. So they will ask even about Java cursors also is there,
Okay.
array concepts. Did you develop framework from the scratch? Mm, string builder.
A lot of Java related things they are asking.
Yes, so it should very deeply they will ask what he related to stack memory and heap memory also equals how it will works in and all. What is thread locker, how it is implemented, and three windows are there, how to switch to third window and come back to main window, mouse operations, dynamic is there, and different types is there handling. JavaScript executor, tell me what kind of casting is happening here and why we need it, and how to execute in headless and incognito. Did you use Selenium grade? So page factory issues. What are the page factory issues, and is it necessary as in modern web applications? So in extent reports, we are using there are different kinds of extent reports are there. So why these many are there? Why in what instances or in what situation these respective reports are used?
Yes, yes, correct. So a lot of questions are there. Great, great. So it's good that you have consolidated a PDF, and later on we can discuss this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let me
apart
start.
from this, in one of the big four companies also I given many big four apart from one of the yeah, in three big fours I given interviews. And
Okay.
in one of the interview in manager round they asked questions like this. It was very it was question only is new thing for me.
Mm.
Like let's say you don't have automation script and the client has asked to give the automation script and you have very less time. You tell me how you will do
Yes,
in very less time. How did you give the automation script to the client?
correct.
So this is the question. So how to answer this? So those things are very important. Yeah,
Yes.
of course, the answer should be you have existing frameworks are there already in GitLab and all. Try
Mm.
to use that one. So apart from that, there are record and play is there. Selenium Catalan recorder is there. Selenium ID is there. So
Correct.
once that recording is done, export it to Java. So the Selenium Java export option is there. So
Yes.
after that, with the help of ChatGPT, try to construct in a prompt in such a way that so it will only create a page object, all those things it will happen. So that is very good, fast way to
Yes.
script and all. So like these questions are need to be answered. And one more question is there. So let's say you have means I was in senior position they were hiring. So let's say your subordinates is not listening to you, what you will do? So this kind of questions. So what is your approach? Did you give up or what you will do? I'll give some questions. And again for follow up back. If the for subordinate is girl, then what you will do?
Correct.
Then it doesn't mean that if a particular person is not able to give 100%, that doesn't mean that they are technically not strong. They might have some personal reasons and all. So during that time, how you will respond or how you will react to that? Now, one follow-up question. Now the girl is pregnant or in mother. How do you handle these kind of situations?
Okay.
So these kind of questions that they asked. This is the first time I also faced. It was little bit for me also too difficult to do those questions.
Right, right. And these are more of behavioral type scenario, like managerial questions they'll ask you. They'll ask you
Yeah,
about the behavior. How do you react to this situation? And
correct.
it is always told that you have to respond to the situation in a very proper manner. You should not get angry to them. So it's a good thing that if you are able to handle these kind of questions, six
Yes,
plus years of experience, yes, they'll ask you such kind of questions.
yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we discussed about job market, the Naukri profile, LinkedIn profile. Okay. Now many people are there. They are applying for the job opportunities in the field of software testing, and they are not getting calls.
Hmm.
So one thing is they have to work on their profiles, LinkedIn profiles. Do you think certifications should be done? Do you think some kind of certifications or some courses should be done to ensure that they get the calls?
To get more course, of course, resume first thing is resume only. So resume should be very good. In that resume, LinkedIn link as well as if you have worked with if the person has worked with GitHub, they worked on certain frameworks, put that in GitHub, give that GitHub in the resume also. Even in LinkedIn also to provide it. And as I told, maintain good profile. Every 1 week posts or something so that recruiters they are aware of that he knows candidate. This candidate knows us Selenium and all. And
Right.
of course, ISTQB really helps if you are in starting entry point and all. And after going forward in and all, like Java certifications, again Java certificate not from some unknown, at least from Oracle Java certifications like that. So has some weightage. It is very important.
Correct, correct. And how about this ISTQB certification? Do you think that is good?
Yeah, if initial days, so less than 1 year, 2 year, it really stands out. Yes.
Yes. Great. Any other suggestion that you would like to share with the community?
To compete, first prepare well, every one of you out there. So because I am also referring a lot these days, not only now, back in the days also I used to refer. I refer a lot, and I've seen many resumes and all. And from past to resumes, I've seen so much that in night I'm not getting sleep only because that much horrible they have written the resumes. So first thing is your resume only. So please, if you have seen this video, means definitely you are in YouTube. So in YouTube, so many people have already posted how to create a beautiful resume.
Right,
So just look into it. And in LinkedIn also, there are many people who are working in Microsoft, Google, and all. See, they have also done how to write a good resume and all. Try to follow them at this and that. See how their profile is. See how their LinkedIn profile is. See how they have maintained it. So see all those things maintain consistently, because overnight you can't post a 10 posts in LinkedIn, and right. So consistently every week you have keep up to date. Of course, parallelly you need to prepare well also. So preparation well, it is very very important. In my case, I have applied 1 week vacation, 12 hours per day. So I finished all those things, and make one document. So whenever the questions in mock interview, so many is there, so make one document in such a way that question and answers for that definition. How should be the example? An example, it should come from your experience, not some
correct.
ChatGPT answer or some Google answer. It should
Yes.
come with that. So make one document, convert into PDF, put it in your mobile. Whenever you are free, just look into those answers. Just keep on scrolling, just
Correct.
looking to keep on reviewing. So that's preparation and review is very very important. So even when I have many people, when I told that I have got this much percentage of hike, many people thought that I'm lucky, but no one told thought about what kind of hard work or consistent hard work I put it. So there no one talked about it. So how did I prepare? No one talked about it.
Right.
So these things matters. It's not about just overnight and all. It has a long journey is there. So I wish every one of you the best wishes for your job, and of course to lead a life. Everyone need money also. So think about that also. But starting it will be struggle. Starting 2 years, 3 years to get experience. But once you're done to that, you passed. You are very good at that. So every day 30 minutes at least you spend time in learning new things or and all. Keep updating your notes. They review every day. So that's it. If you, then opportunities will go like everything, nothing else.
Correct, correct. So I think that 30 minutes every day that you were giving, that is very important. That's where the game actually started.
Mm,
A lot of people, what they do is they just prepare during the interviews. But if you are giving 30 minutes every day, so in a month, you are giving nearly 900 minutes.
yes.
And sorry, yeah, 900 minutes almost. And then in a year. So it is a great thing that you are learning before itself. Now it might happen, you might get the interview questions from that itself. So it is already prepared.
Mm,
You are doing preparation in advance, and that's what you did. And that is why you have reached to that particular goal, to 200% of hike. And that's two in this 2025. That's a great thing to connect with you for, right?
yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Chetan, for coming today and sharing your success story with us. Right. Wish you all the best for your future ahead. And let me know if I could be of any assistance for you. Right.
Thank you so much for you. Actually, means you have posted very good videos. So from that videos also, I learned a lot of things. I updated my notes as told you. So
Right.
for that questions, how to respond, how to give response. I used to record those, and I need to watch this. Is this response is proper?
Yes.
Let's see if I am interviewed, is they will accept like that. So like that. So many questions I learned from you also, from your channel, from your videos and so. And along with that, this QA success story timelines, your
Yeah.
separate playlist you have maintained. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chetan.